See, let me tell you how they get the niggas. This how they got me too, so I ain't just immune to this shit. They get men through women. They'll send you a woman, a ruby rose. They might send a ruby rose at you. You know what I'm saying? They might send a ash cash at you. You know, one of their little puppets, one of their industry puppets that done smashed everybody in India, a Selena Powell. You know, especially if you a person that done been through like some trauma and self-esteem issues, like when you were younger. Oh, a Meg Thee Stallion. They got Klay Thompson too. Yeah, they got Klay Thompson too. They'll send a Meg Thee Stallion at them. Send a ruby rose at you, right? These is light thieves. And that's really how they get the men. A guy like Klay, he probably never had nothing as bad as no Meg when he was young. Guy like me probably ain't never had no shit like Ruby Rose when you was young. So get a little older. This one of the baddest joints you done had. One of a real deal baddie, quote unquote baddie. You'll go for it. Whole time she working for them, siphoning my energy, taking it back to them. They send their best headhunter for me. Send a bitch with phenomenal head. They gonna send a bitch very experienced in sex, extremely experienced in sex. Jezebel. Try to steal your light from you. Then, when you catch on to that tip in the physical, once you get off your lustful shit and you start to master your flesh, master your body, you become come back to the nature of who you truly are, a Muslim. Then they attack you in the spirit realm. They say, all right, this nigga ain't going in the physical. He done mastered his flesh, but let's see if we could get him on some of the more etheric planes, you know, that he might not be as grounded into. Wham. Try to attack you in the spiritual realm. Try to attack me in the spiritual realm and through wet dreams. I was 19 years old. I had a fight, boxing fight, in the best shape of my life. Training. Ain't releasing in months. Sent the Jezebel succubus at me in my dream, in the spirit realm. Got to the fight, my legs was noodle. I couldn't perform. My legs weren't there. You know, my energy wasn't there. I got tired. I'm not the type of nigga to get tired. Fuckers, I'm so tired for. So that's how they get you. Then they play on your emotions, tug on your heartstrings. Wicked game. So that's one of the first steps for men is mastering your lust, mastering the flesh. You know, learning to say no, building up your discipline. You know, I've been fasting for the last 7 years. I've been going on streaks the last 7 years, 7 to 9 years. Watching what I eat, not eating at all, not speaking at all, just doing different stuff to raise up my discipline. So, what was I even talking about? So yeah, it's in these Shang Tsung, soul snatching, shape shifting, Jezebels at you. You know. To try to steal your essence, steal your spirit, steal your life force. Because once they steal your life force, you think your energy is never created or destroyed. So once they steal your life force, something got to be done with it. They either gonna create off your shit, manifest off your shit, or pass it to somebody else, or sell it to somebody else. and get paid for it. But then you'll notice, if they do get you, they notice, shit, they supply running low. They supply of your essence and your spirit running low, so now they gotta come. They gotta come try to farm you again, rage bait you. That's all rage baiting is. Rage baiting ain't nothing but loose farming. They farming your essence, your energetic signature, by getting you out of character, getting you out your body. They rage baiting you. So when you putting that energy towards them, they just gonna use that energy and turn it into something positive for themselves. That's what they rage baiting you. Or any emotion could be fed off of. Matter of fact, all emotions get fed off of. Everything down here gets fed off of. This is a vampiric ass planet. Vampiric planet. That chicken, that 10-piece flat honey hot you just had, you a vampire, my baby. Sorry to tell you. Cause you sourcing your energy and your essence off another living entity and another living being, another living thing. Which means you're a vampire by nature. So everything down here this is a vampiric realm. So, but you got some beings, some entities where they say they drink blood. Come on, man, shut the fuck up. They say they drink blood and adrenochrome. Adrenochrome is nothing but the... Shut your bitch ass up, man. Adrenochrome ain't nothing but the energy and essence from the blood that can be released through fear. Same thing with the chickens and cows in the slaughterhouse. They is such a fearful state that they releasing loose. They releasing energy and elixirs, certain elixirs in the blood that when it's drinking and consumed, it charge you up. That's what Monster Inc. was about. They showed you that in Monster Inc. Scaring the kids to get the energy up off them. They do that. They doing that now with World War III, coronavirus, hantavirus, all these scare tactics and fear factors that they push out and propagate to the world. And they just feeding off of that. They feeding off of that fear. They feeding off your anxiety. They feeding off your lust. They feeding off your all emotions. They feeding off of them. Baiting you, tricking you. God of trickery. God of trickery. Just shape-shifting. Doing all kind of shit. I would tell y'all the secrets to defend y'allself. But tap in on my Patreon. Keep y'all boys updated on all this knowledge, spiritual shit. Not even knowledge, this is wisdom. You can get knowledge on ChatGPT. But if you want real wisdom, subscribe to my Patreon. We're gonna keep real wisdom on there. I'm gonna stay consistent, keep the videos coming. Speak about all the topics that need to be talked about. Give you different spiritual tools to protect yourself, defend yourself. Cause we masters. So you wanna come learn from a master, subscribe to my Patreon. We don't go on attack. We only defend ourselves. You know what I'm saying? This shit is strictly for self-defense. Show y'all mind control, teach y'all different techniques and shit like that. So tap in.